I wanted to come on and just talk about some things that have happened in my life and just give some encouragement to anybody else that's going through things. I recently lost my sister, and I think that grief is it's a really hard thing to maneuver through. I've lost my mom, my dad, my brother, now my sister. And it's a hard thing because in this life I won't see them again. And I get a peace knowing that they're in heaven. I know that I know that I know I'll see them again, but I won't see them here. And it's really hard. The only solace that I get is asking the Lord to help me with that grief, to lift that grief so it doesn't become a lifelong thing, so that I'm not lamenting over not being able to talk to them, not being with them. The other thing that brings me, I don't know, it just makes me wonder, it brings me peace. You know, when we get before the Lord and we worship, it says in the scripture, if we worship with all of our heart, I mean, we'll enter into His presence. It's not half-hearted worship. It's not just singing a song and thinking about what we're going to do later. It's really worshiping God. I don't know. I think that it lifts me up into the heavenly realm, and that's where my family is. So when I'm up there, my mind's not on being closer to them, but I feel like I am. But the most important thing, it's not about being closer to my family. It's about being closer to God. I mean, if I didn't have God, I couldn't get through anything that I've gone through. I've had a lot of knockdowns in my life, more than I can count. Some of them I couldn't get up. God had to get me up. Some of them I didn't think I'd recover, but I'm recovering. But I'm recovering for His glory. I'm recovering with His strength. And He's going to get victory out of all the knockdowns in my life. I just want to encourage you, if your loved one gave their heart to the Lord, they're with Him. You'll see Him again if you live for Him. I want to run this race sold out to God, giving everything I am and everything I have to Him. Not to see them again only. I want to see the one that keeps picking me up. I want to see the one that gives me strength, because I've run out of strength. I can't tell you how many times I've run out of strength. And it's His strength that I get up and go. It's His peace. Because I wouldn't have peace on my own. It's Him that settles my mind, Him that settles my spirit, and Him that gives me a purpose and a hope to get up and say, hey, I got some things to do with my life. And the secondary blessing that I'm going to have is seeing my loved ones. It just really, I don't know, if I thought I would never see them again, there'd be a grief I couldn't bear. So that's the other thing. For anybody I know here, I just want to see you give your life to Him. I don't want this to end. So when we get to the other side, we still have each other. It's just not worth it to run this race without the Lord. It's not worth it. So I just want to encourage you. Call on to Him. If you're down, there have been times all I could say to Him was help. And that was only in a whisper. And there have been times even recent, that's all I had to say was help. I just can't get up. And He got me up. Call on Him. He'll get you up. He'll give you hope. He'll renew your dream. He'll get you running again. At least walking and then running. And live for Him. That way you'll have purpose. And in the end, I'll be able to see you on the other side. And that one day will be such a wonderful day. And I'll tell you something else. All these years without that loved one will seem like a minute. Now here doesn't seem like a minute. But if you focus on him, then grief doesn't become a lifelong weight. He'll lift it. Give your life to him. Sell out to him. Look, people sell out to Satan. And it's not going to be a good reward for them in the end. Sell out to God. Live according to his word. Let him recreate a new heart inside of you. I've had to do that. And sometimes I've had to do it repeatedly. So that's what I'm hopefully encouraging someone to do.